Thank you, Leopold. Thank you for providing the opportunity to share my views. I think it's an interesting topic, learning and technology, and is there a need for a personal connect? I believe there is a huge amount of innovation that has happened in the learning space, and I think technology has a lot to do with it. I think over a period of time, as the learner needs have evolved and it has become more a learner-driven world, technology has played a significant role to bring some of the best learning solutions to the learner. So if today learner needs learning on the go, bite-sized learning, quick modules to help solve problems, learning on the go, some of those have really got enabled in last few years. There's a lot more opportunities that have now been created in terms of developing content around some of these solutions. So it's really evolved over a period of time. Today, organizations have been able to drive a lot of their learnings on processes, policies, short modules, getting people to re-energized on some of these processes through a gamified, solution. So that has really worked well from a learning point of view. The other important aspect that technology has actually helped the learning organizations is to bring people closer together, sharing their views on platforms, digital solutions, have really helped them to collaborate, share their knowledge very easily with other peers within the company. So that has really helped. There is also a great amount of help that the companies have got in terms of getting the right kind of learning experiences getting created within the organization. So a lot of LMS platforms have really helped doing that. Now, getting right kind of thought leaders. If you look at a lot of global thought leaders, they have really been able to share a lot of those views. The learner has got closer to them in terms of understanding some of those best experiences from these thought leaders. So all of these things have actually helped the learning institutions to bring some of these best practices within the organization. Now, is that enough? And do we really need to still have personal connect in learning space? And I'm a firm believer that yes, it is. In an organization where values play a significant amount of role, today a lot of gamification has happened on that in terms of values initiative. But how do you get people closer? How do you develop collaboration? How do you develop camaraderie within the institution? When you run a lot of new manager initiatives, is it really worthwhile for people to sit in front, talk about it, create interventions, and really get people closer together? That it is still, I believe, is quite relevant. How do you develop, trust within the institution? So you will do a lot of such activities which will help people to come closer. A lot of coaching interventions today, and I've observed this during the pandemic, have actually happened on some of the digital platforms. But have they really been able to solve the right kind of problem? Because there has to be right kind of connect between a coachee and the coach, peer level coaching. So there is a lot more that can be gained out of having some of these personal experiences, right? How do you do innovation? So you need to get a bunch of people together, ideate, brainstorm, all of that. I think there is a limitation doing it online. So you need to get people together and really find out, some of those innovative solutions to some of the problems. So, how do you develop empathy within the organization, right? So some of these aspects really, I believe, can happen only through personal connect and having people closer together, working on it. So I think there's still an opportunity to have a lot more innovations on the HR tech side. I think there is a lot more to do and look forward to from the learning platforms and institutions, and there is a lot more that will happen over a period of next few years. So I think there is a place for both to coexist right now, and lots to see forward. Thank you so much.